You are now listening to Sung Word. Back on the Citrus Highway, we are going right back on tour in just a few weeks. Uh, right now, I am really preparing my live set again, and all the other things that come with being on stage once more, because I'm going to be doing a few more Limeade 10-year anniversary shows in the following cities. It's going to be Belmar, New Jersey, Denver, Colorado, Las Vegas, Nevada, Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, Washington, in late April and early May 2026. I'm super psyched, super excited, and ready to be bringing the liquid bright green gospel around. And I mean, quite honestly, I'm really happy to have this like forum for exploring and sharing thoughts about my artist project and my musical activities. That forum being this podcast and this Patreon, because I feel like, I mean, there's so much constant processing and thoughts that go into a lot of the stuff that I work on, and I love the process aspect of it, and it's an honor to be able to be able to share some of those thoughts and behind the scenes activities and organizing with patrons and listeners, and I'm super stoked. So this specific podcast episode is dedicated to shows and show making and what goes into organizing a tour, my perspectives on live performance, what that even means in terms of being a touring artist. I think that like tour is this, like, it could be this strange illustrious thing that like a lot of people admire or just sounds tiring to some people. But to me, especially in the age of digital media, like I feel like so many of the ways in which we as a human collective of people in society, especially in the Western world, engage in art is like through screens and through digital means. And for me, tour is an opportunity to share the songs I've been working on and writing and producing with people that are interested in engaging with them in like a physical space, and like really seeing, I guess really like organizing a space for people to enjoy an environment dedicated to the ethos that the songs are coming from. And I have experienced so many magical moments being able to share environments with artists and performers that have meant a lot to me and that have made things that mean a lot to me, just by I guess sitting in their like distilled environment of frequency, and I think that tour allows for that to happen in multiple different places, in the way of like a circuit with like of a lot of organization and a lot of good intention about bringing that to the highest level to listeners, and I have so much fun going over art direction and set lists and themes, especially with new music. It's just a blast every time, and it really grounds the music in human experience, which is, to me, that connective aspect is what it's all about, So why do tours? Why do this tour? I feel like the Limeade 10-year anniversary is really meaningful for me and for people who are aware of my artist project as I release music as Ehiorobo, because I think the first project that I released was Limeade, and I think that it's a bit of a rash move to some to have the first thing that an artist releases be like a full-length project. I think that like I'd always been most affected by projects that are like one large cohesive vision with like a through line thematically, whether it be sonically, emotionally, stylistically. I think that Limeade is all of that and was all of that. And for me, being able to share those songs, especially with like new merchandise and etc. But merchandise alone, really being able to share new renditions of the songs, like the in the Quench Perpetual edition that I released January 2026. I think like there are 5 to 6 like new imaginings of various songs on the track list that like I really like toiled over for like the better, really, like I feel like the better part of a half a year, you know, like really trying to create elevated versions of different songs on the track list that meant a lot to me, that could hold their own weight and value as being new renditions without like just trying to one up the last version from the original. You know, like I think that I had like making those new versions to me was like a way to almost re how do I put this? It was almost like a way of reinvigorating the live show. And cut. This has been the first 5 minutes of my new podcast, Sung Word, which is exclusively on Patreon. I go behind the scenes on my artist project and everything that I'm working on, and updates here and there. I've got a lot of stuff going on Patreon. If you're curious, check it out. Uh, episode 1 is available in full. It's like a 20 to 30 minute episode. Also have an episode 0 up. I want to keep on doing this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Shout outs to all my patrons who know about this. And also, feel free to check it out and peruse it if you're curious. www.patreon.com/Ehiorobo. I'm also going on tour soon, this spring and May. Check it out, y'all. To a city near you in North America, late April and May 2026. Ehiorobo, over and out. Peace out. Bye-bye.